Hello and welcome to Competology Academy. And today in the analysis section, today in the analysis series, we are going to discuss about the air pollution and its adverse impact on your life expectancy. How much of the lifespan you are losing or the longevity of your life because of this air pollution. So it is going to be a very important from the point of view of civil services, whether it is being conducted by UPSC or any of the state public service commission. So for all those exams, you are going to get such kind of questions that may be there in the topics of environment and ecology or even geography, right? Or even in some cases, you may get it in the governance section also. So here, the life expectancy is getting reduced because of the air pollution, and here two contrasting pictures are depicted over here in the slide itself that will depict you what kind of situation will be there during the winter time and what is the situation during the rainy season time when the atmosphere in Delhi gets cleared due to the washing out of the pollutants due to rainfall. But the situation will get deteriorated during the winter time, and it happens year on year every year. So those who have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new videos, so as to get such kind of informative videos, right? So let us start the discussion. So first of all, we will talk about the global scenario. The global scenario, what is the condition of air pollution throughout the world? And it is very important, right? So air pollution is not limited to any particular region. If you will talk about the water pollution or soil pollution, then that may be limited to the particular geographical area because they cannot travel in the atmosphere. But the pollutants, the air pollution, have the capacity to translocate itself with the wind, and that is why it is not a particular regions or particular geographical areas issue, but it is a global issue. And that is why we talk about the climate change globally, not particularly for a particular region, right? So here, air quality life index, this is an index which says that due to the deterioration of the air quality in any particular region, what would be the impact of that pollution on the life expectancy of the population living over there, right? Residing over there. So this was released in 2021. 2023 analysis is still to come. So here, the failure is there. The WHO says that in the air as pollutant, types of particulate matter, that is PM10. Earlier, the PM, it was found out that PM2.5, it is still more minute particles that have the capacity to remain suspended in the air for considerably longer period of time, and they have the capacity to penetrate even to your circulatory system, leave out the respiratory system, right? The particulate matters damage the respiratory system, but the PM 2.5 have the capacity to penetrate or to get into your circulatory system also, blood streams also. So it becomes more dangerous, right? So here it was said that reducing the PM 2.5 to 5 gram per meter cube volume of the air is the thing that we have to achieve to ensure that the adverse impact of PM 2.5 should not be there on the human health. So this was the WHO guideline, but most of the countries in the world have failed to achieve it. And what is the situation? It would reduce due to non-compliance with the WHO guideline, due to inability to achieve this level particulate matter in the air. What will be the issue? It will reduce the life expectancy of the people by 2.3 years at the present level of air pollutants or the particulate 2.5 matter that is existent in the air as pollutant, right? Now, the particulate pollution poses the world's greatest external risk to the human health. Like The human health have internal and the external risks. So external ill risks are those type of risks which cause the deterioration in the health or injury to the human body from the outside. From inside it is kind of viral thing or the immunity loss or such kind of organ failures. So it is internal type of that is risk that is posed by the to the human health. But the internal risks are those. And here external risks, if we talk about the external risks, then air pollution, right? And there are various other types of risks, external risks, like the injury due to accident, injury due to various other things. There may be other issues, but here the WHO says that the human health is at greater risk due to the external factor, that is the air pollution. And in that also, particularly the particulate matter, that is 2.5, is posing the greater threat to the human health, right? So now come to South Asia. South Asia is a region which is specially being studied by WHO, and as a air quality life expectancy index, the data has been collected for the South Asian region. And it is specifically in talk because of the certain things, because at the center of the crisis is South Asia. This is the most polluted region throughout the world, most polluted geographical region throughout the world, right? So here, from 2013 to 2021, the particulate pollution in South Asia surged by 9.7%. 9.7% increase in the pollutants, that is PM 2.5 pollution, particulate matter pollution, increased in South Asian region. And in South Asian region, particularly India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh are included, right? So here it is estimated that it will reduce the life expectancy in the region by an additional 6 months, right? So 2.3 years plus 6 months, this will be the reduction in the life expectancy of the people living in the South Asian region due to the increase of this particulate matter in the air, right? Now, Bangladesh, India, Nepal, and Pakistan are the most polluted country in the South Asian region. And here, 22.9% of the global population is residing. 22.9%. So almost 1/4 of the global population lives in this region, and they are at a greater risk of reduced life expectancy due to air pollution, particularly due to particulate matter 2.5. Now here it is a chart which shows that what kind of reduction in the air life expectancy will be there due to the increased air pollution. So this chart, the first chart, shows the level of air pollution that is there in these nations about which the graph has been depicted. So here the first, that is Bangladesh, in 2021 it is at the top, and thereafter this is the second graph is for India, the second most polluted country in the world, in South Asia or throughout the world, whatever you say, is India, right? And the next most polluted country is Nepal, and thereafter Pakistan. So some kind of geographical condition is also in play, because of which the air pollution is higher in this region. First of all, the economic activity, the large population, the agricultural activity, all those things are there. Apart from that, the Himalayan region, the Himalayan mountain ranges restricts the intermixing of the air from the northern hemisphere, northern part of the Himalayas, and the southern part of the Himalayas. So the pollutants gets restricted in this region. So the concentration will be high. So that is one of the geographical factor. However, if you go on to see the graph for other countries, then you will see that the least polluted country is United States. Thereafter, the second least polluted country in this graph that is depicted is United Kingdom. Not throughout the world, but we are doing the comparison with these nations, right? However, if you go on to see China, then in the year 2009, China was more polluted than India. The level of air pollution in China was more than India. It was the second most polluted country after Bangladesh. Bangladesh was always the ranked one, right? So here, China, how does it reduce its air pollution? So China restricted various activities. Thereafter, various technological advancements were introduced in China, and because of that, what happened? In China, the air pollution got reduced considerably. It got reduced almost by 42%. So this was the level of reduction of air pollution in China, because of which China is now in a better position in comparison with many of the countries. Like you will see, many of the gray colored graphs are even above China. Once it was the second most polluted country, now it is nowhere in the top 10, right? So here, Bangladesh is the most polluted country, and the life expectancy in Bangladesh is reduced by 6.8 years due to the air pollution. However, the same reduction of life expectancy due to the air pollution in United States, if we go to compare with better performing nations, then it is just 3.6 months. Least polluted, one of the least polluted countries. So just 3.6% of the life expectancy is lost in United States due to air pollution. So this is the situation. Now come to India. Because we are Indians, so we have to focus on India more than any of the other nations, because this was just the part of introduction, so that we get an insight about what is going on throughout the world related to air pollution, right? So here you will see the graph. It depicts that how much of the life expectancy is reduced because of which of the factor. And at the top, PM 2.5 is at the top. The most of the life expectancy that is being reduced in India is that because of the air pollution, and that too the particulate matter 2.5 that is present in the air, right? So this is reducing the most of the life expectancy, right? Not most, but the highest level, right? Thereafter, cardiovascular diseases, and one of the major reason for these cardiovascular diseases is again that is the air pollution. So you can also club these two, right? So it will collectively go up to 10 years, right? Now the next one is that of high systolic blood pressure. So बीपी, हाई बीपी के कारण भी बहुत लोगों को लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी की इश्यूज हो रही है. So that is one of the other reasons. After tobacco, smoking of tobacco or chewing of tobacco, this is again a cause. And thereafter, the child and maternal malnutrition, because of this also the life expectancy in India is getting reduced. However, here you will see that these two are around 1.8 years, and thereafter you will see that this is around BP, blood pressure is 2 years. But here the highest level is with particulate 2.5, that is the air polluted, right? Now India is the second most polluted country in the world in 2021, and this is not an achievement, but this is a matter of same, right? This is a matter of same. And particulate matter 2.5 pollution increased from 56.2 grams in 2020 to 58.7 grams per meter cube in 2021. So you can understand that what is the level of air pollution in comparison with the permissible limits that are mandated by or that are suggested by WHO, World Health Organization. It suggests 5 gram per meter cube, and here the level is 11 folds higher, more than 11 folds. You will see that here it is 58.7 gram per meter cube, considerably high, right? So that is the situation. And if you go on to analyze the state-wise situation, then Delhi, as we all know that, as we go on to call it as the gas chamber of India, right? Because that is the situation that Delhi witnesses during the winter season. Now the winter is coming. Now you will see in news what will be the level of air pollution in Delhi, right? Now here Delhi is the most polluted region, or the UT, or the state, whatever you say, in India. And most of the states you will see are in the northern plains. Northern plains is the most polluted region in India, or even in the South Asian region, because you can include, if you does not consider Bangladesh politically, but if you go on to consider it geographically, then you will come to know that the northern plains is the most polluted region, and in that Delhi is the most polluted UT. Thereafter Uttar Pradesh. Again here the particulate matter concentration in Delhi, if you go on to say, then it is to 126.51. That is the level of PM 2.5 in Delhi, and that reduces the life expectancy of almost 12 years of the people those are residing in Delhi. 12 years. If somebody is going to live for an age of 72 years, then due to pollution he will die at the age of 60 years. This is the level of pollution in Delhi. And here you will see the data, whole data. 36 is the level, gram per meter cube is the PM 2.5 that is present in the air, that is found in Uttar Pradesh level. And here these figures depict the expectancy that is getting reduced due to this air pollution level in northern India. And here the state of Jharkhand is also there. Here the pollutant level, the PM 2.5 particulate matter level is 63.99, that is 64 almost, right? And here the life expectancy that is getting reduced due to this pollution level in the state of Jharkhand is 5.78 years. This much of the life is getting reduced just because of the pollution that is existent in this state. And here you will see Bihar, Punjab, Tripura, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan. So all these states are in the northern plains. Northern plains is the most polluted region of India. And why I am saying that? Here the next graph will show you the level. So this is the level. This is the level in almost all the regions of northern plains. The particulate matter present in the air as the pollutant, that is PM 2.5. PM 2.5 is more than 60 gram per meter cube of air. And this is not the recent phenomena. This is since 1998. Now it has got increased above 80. You can see here the 80 is the level here, and it is above 80. But such kind of pollution level is existing in the northern plains since 1998, and we are talking about nowadays 2021. Here the graph is just up to 2001. In 2021 already it is above 80 grams per meter cube. And if you talk about the national average, then it is around, as we have seen right now, that 58.7 gram per meter cube, right? This is the level of the national average. But if you talk about the other regions in India, then it is well below the 58 gram per meter cube level. It is around that of 35 gram per meter cube, right? Around, not exact, but around this level. And this was the level of 2001, because the data for comparison is available till that time. Now the data of the 2001 will be released in a detailed manner, then we will go on to discuss about that also. So this is the situation, this is the level of air pollution and the adverse impact that we are witnessing on the life expectancy. The issues are very huge at hand, and we need to address this problem of air pollution throughout India, not specifically in northern India. So one of the major issue is that it may spread to other regions of India also. And why I am saying that? Because the air is not stationary thing. It can move from one geographical region to another geographical region due to the circulation of air within the atmosphere. And if the air is moving from one place to another place, then they will take the pollutants, air pollutants along with them, right? And because of this, even nowadays Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh are affected due to the air pollutants that is getting circulated from the northern regions, from the northern plains to these states. And the overall particulate matter present in the air, 2.5 particulate matter, that those are present in the air, is increasing day by day, year on year in these states also. As well as, what is the major issue? Extra expenditure have to be incurred on the healthcare, because the cardiovascular problem is one of the major problem that occurs due to air pollutants, right? Many of the people you will see, just they are sneezing continuously because they are allergic to these particulate matters. Heart problems are occurring because of this, lungs problems are occurring because of this. And the medical facilities those are available for the treatment of such kind of diseases is very costly. So you will have to make the extra expenditure on these medical issues, right? So it will be a very problematic thing. And as we know that many of the people in India are falling below the poverty line just because of any of the medical exigencies, due to the medical bills that they have to pay because of some kind of unforeseen circumstances or medical issues. They fall below the poverty line, so their accrued money, their accrued financial strength all gets wiped off because of the medical issues. Next, there will be loss to agricultural product. And why it is so? Because the particulate matters are capable of absorbing the insolation, absorbing the temperature or the heat energy that is coming from the sun. So overall ambient temperature of the region may increase, and it will adversely impact the agriculture. As well as the particulate matter that gets settled on the leaves of the crops reduces the capacity of the photosynthesis of these crops. And because of this, again there will be loss of harvest, there will be loss of productivity in the agriculture sector, right? Now, so what should we do? What is the hand? So first of all, address the issue as soon as possible. We have to take prudent steps, quick steps. Like the issue is persistent since 1998, but all the people came to know about the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Such kind of thing also, such kind of ministry also exists in India only after the POSCO issue, that of the POSCO India Limited that was trying to install a steel plant in Odisha. That was the company of South Korea that had to ultimately run away from India because of the environmental clearances and the other things that they had to get. So only after that, and only after Jairam Ramesh became assertive when he was the environment minister, we came to know about such kind of ministries exist in India. Otherwise, nobody was knowing of for that. So that is the thing, we have to address the issue as soon as possible. Next is appropriate disposal of the agricultural residue. So one of the major source of particulate matter that is getting added to the air is burning of the agricultural residue, the burning of the stubble of the paddy crop to prepare the field for the sowing of the rabi crop is one of the major reason because of which carbon soot, particulate matters of the things get added to coming from the burning of the stubble, burning of the need to dispose of way in a proper way and in a environment friendly way, right? Next is phasing out the old polluting vehicles. Even nowadays you will find that many of the vehicle those are plying on the road, but they are producing so much of smoke that you will think that whether they are running on coal or something what. So that is the situation that we have to address. So proper implementation of the law and order of the rules and regulations, those related to the pollution control. So the State Pollution Control Board in implementation of these rules and regulations, as well as those who are committing the crime against the environment, they should be punished, they should be made accountable for that matter, right? And next is the technological upgradation of the industries is needed. Like even if you want to see nowadays, the mining industry, those are functional in India, whether it is iron ore mining, coal mining, or whatever it is. So there is no facility of the sprinklers to settle down the dust particles that are getting produced. Many of the damp trucks, those are plying in these mining areas or to the dump yards or to the loading yards, they do not cover their load with the cover plastic covers. So throughout the journey, they are spreading the particulate matter in the air. So various such kind of initiatives is needed, as well as the ESP that has been made mandatory. But the maintenance of the ESP, that is electrostatic precipitator, these are used in those industries where the coal is used as a major fuel for producing energy. So when the coal is burnt down, the smoke that is coming out of that furnace is having the particulate matter, the burnt ash of the coal. They are present in the particulate matter form in the furnace. So to weed out it, to restrict it getting into the air, this ESP is used, electrostatic. It is a technique to settle down the fine particulate matters. However, the proper maintenance of these ESPs is needed. Just installing it is not sufficient to address the problem of air pollution. So various such kind of technologies are there which can be utilized. Even if you are industrializing the nation, it is the necessity and you have to do that. China have already done that, and it has also addressed the problem of air pollution, as we have seen in the first slide itself, second slide itself, that China reduced its air pollution within a decade by 42%. And that was a commendable job by China. Whatever they are doing good, we have to appreciate that. And we have to learn from that, right? So such kind of technologies should be utilized in India also to reduce the air pollution. So here we finish off the discussion, and one more information for you all, that our books for UPSC civil services preparation, the complete set of books, these are available in both the mediums, that is English medium and Hindi medium. In English medium you will get a complete set of 19 books. In Hindi medium there is complete set of 20 books. Those are available, and if you want to order these books, then you can contact us directly from the contact details that is provided in the description box below, or even you can order these books from our app or website, or if you want one by one these books, then you can go on to the book shops and you can get it one by one also, right? As well as the same kind of complete set of books is available for the preparation of JPSC civil services also. This is the complete set of 9 books. Those are available in both Hindi and English medium, and here you will get the holistic coverage of the syllabus for the preparation of the civil services, whether Union Public Service Commission or for the Jharkhand Public Service Commission. So here we finish off the whole discussion, and for any queries or any other things, you can go on to comment on the video or in the comment section itself, or you can also go on to contact us. Please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever we have videos, as well as you can also follow us on our Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to get the current affairs materials and the other study materials free of cost, then you can go on to download our for the app is provided in the description box below, as well as you can easily find it on the Google Play Store also by simply typing the Competology word, right? So here we finish off. Thank you very much and have a nice day.